Beware the backdoor reference check. Be cool out there. I've had this happen quite a few times in my career, maybe 15, 20 times, though this is the first time I've received a phone call from someone I used to work with about it. I spend a lot of time in tech. It's not at all uncommon for someone to come to me or my coworkers with a resume to ask, this guy says he worked at X employer at the same time as you. Do you know him? It's a pretty easy thing to find out. Those HR departments kept track of hired employees' resume information for exactly this reason. When an applicant comes in, the HR system compared the applicant against the histories of current employees. When there's a match, someone from HR asks the current employee about the prospective one. I once had an ex-boss who, let's just say I quit a really good job to get away from him. His resume once landed on my desk this way. Guys who were fired with cause, guys who left in a massive tirade, guys who couldn't get along with anyone at the company, guys who thought they knew the best way to do everything and wouldn't listen to anyone else's experience on the issue. I've had all of these come across my desk. The guy that pulled a gun when he was fired, I even saw his resume once. But for the first time, I got a phone call from someone in my history asking if I'd worked with someone before. The caller was a friend who was pretty familiar with my odd background and remembered that I'd worked at the place the applicant had on his resume. This sort of thing happens more often than you might think. Even when I worked in food services, it happened, even though it was much less organized. Keep it professional. There's nothing wrong with being pissed off, but there's a lot wrong with reacting to it or engaging in passive-aggressive retaliation. The only person that'll be affected by it, in the long run, is you. As time goes by, the world only gets better at making sure that your history follows